There's just one left to go. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today's video is the November Minnie Mouse the Main Attraction collection, and it's also the 6th day of Vlogmas. So before I do anything, let's quickly open the advent calendar. Now that's out of the way, let's get on to the collection. So it was released on Wednesday the 18th of November in the UK. I believe it was Tuesday the 17th of November in the US, and it was on Merch Pass. I went for the same three things I usually do: the mug, the plush and the pins. My mum was off work, so she was going to help me to get them. I got the pins like I usually do. Not a lot of fuss, but I did get kicked out at checkout and I had to go in again, so that wasn't very good. I can't remember the last time that happened with the mini release, but I did get them. They were the second thing to arrive, and then I went to check on my mum, who was getting the plush and the mug, and it wasn't accepting her card, so I quickly went and got those two. And then the plush, which I ordered after the pins, shipped and arrived before the pins and separately to the mug, and the mug didn't arrive for another 3 or 4 days, and it came in a box that had to be resealed, which was a bit worrying. But the mug seems fine. Maybe when I open the mug it might disintegrate, but at the moment the mug seems fine. But it was a very stressful day. We thought it would be better because at 10 to 8 all of the items appeared on the new page. You couldn't add them to your basket, but you could add them to your favourites, or at least open the page and then just refresh it at 8 and put them in your bag. So we thought it was going to be okay, but then it started kicking me out at checkout and not accepting my mum's cards, things like that. But we did manage to get everything, and I hope everybody else did too. There wasn't as much abuse on the shopDisney page, at least. Usually there's a lot of, why are you hiding your stock, why have I got to search for your stock, things like that. They are still doing that with other releases, but with Minnie it was handled a lot better, I think. At least if you can find the items on the website, you're halfway there to being able to buy the items, I guess. So like I said, I got the same 3 things I usually do, so I'm going to show them to you first, and then I will show you a sneak peek of December's, which has a different release date in both the US and the UK, so keep watching to the end for that. So I'm going to start with the plush like I usually do. As you can see, her ears are still really bent. She arrived in a bag because she arrived separate to the mug. I always make sure I order the plush with the mug to guarantee that it comes in a box, but for some reason she got shipped out before the mug. I do have a funny story about the mug, but I will talk about that when I get onto the mug. So this release is based on the Jungle Cruise. I did think when we saw at the very beginning of January all of the icons, I did think the Jungle Cruise would be my least favourite, but actually Dumbo is still winning. I am going to bring you guys a ranking in January. I've already planned it into my schedule. I obviously just need December's Minnie, and then I can film that video pretty much straight away because I have a pretty clear idea of who's at the bottom and who's at the top, but I just need to figure out the middle, and obviously you can't make an informed decision until you have all 12 anyway. So this is Jungle Cruise Minnie. The reason her ear is bent, I think more so than being in the bag, is because of this bow. If you remember, it did happen with Peter Pan's flight as well. This is just too heavy for the ear to go forward really. I need to somehow get that one back so that it matches that one, because this is just annoying. What I usually do is put them in the crook of a sofa or a crook of the pillows with the ear bent the way that I want it to stay. So for this one I'm probably going to have to do it like that, but I will give that a go and see if it works. If not, I think I've just got to deal with the bad ear situation. It is the worst set of ears I've ever got because the rest have all arrived, apart from August Minnie, have arrived in boxes. August Minnie obviously arrived in a bag because she was recalled. If you didn't see the video where I talked about that and showed her to you, I will leave a card up above. But she is very pretty. The emblem on her hat is like a green leaf with a red and brown leaf and then an elephant, and then it's kind of like one of those safari hats, but it's got leopard print around it. And then her face is a soft cream with a dark green plush, which I really like. Her jacket matches her hat, and there's a leopard print print belt on her red and cream striped dress, and then she's got little leopard print shoes, and there's her tag for this month, series 11 of 12. I can't believe we're nearly at the end. And then there is her tag. She is £27.50, same as every month, and inside the tag it says a voyage by tramp steamer down several major rivers of Asia, Africa and South America on the Jungle Cruise. This Adventureland attraction opened on July 17th, 1955 in the Disneyland Park. On your excursion you'll encounter audio animatronics, jungle animals, wet water and dry wit, courtesy of your skipper. I do love the jokes on the Jungle Cruise. And then that is the artwork. It's really nice. I like that the boat's included on that, because my biggest complaint about this collection is that the boat isn't anywhere to be seen. With Peter Pan's flight, what's on her ears is the ship that you travel in on Peter Pan's flight, so I was expecting the boat to be up here rather than an elephant. It's nice, but it affects the pins. So what I'm going to do is put her up, and then we'll get onto the pins. I feel like I say this every month, but I always do get a comment or a message on Instagram asking me how I display these. So I use a 45cm doll stand for Minnie, but I did do a video all about how I display my mini plushes, so I will leave a card up above, because I feel like I'm boring the people who already know how I display them. So let's display her, and then we'll get onto the pins. So the pins were what I initially ordered, and they were the second thing to arrive. They were £14 as always, and you get these 3 lovely pins. So this is what I mean. So you've got the Jungle Cruise with an elephant, you've got Minnie in her dress, and you've got a replica of the ears. This is why I don't mind that I don't wear ears or buy the ears, because you do still get a pin of the ears, which is nice. But what I meant about the whole elephant thing ruining the pins for me is because I really think this emblem should have been a boat. They did that for Peter Pan's flight. Okay, Big Thunder Mountain is the mountain, not the train, but I really think it should have been the boat. With the Jungle Cruise Wishables, which I only have one of, it was the boat that was the chaser. So I think the boat is very important and should have been included in these pins. They are really pretty. I've obviously got to put the protective plastic back on them. I don't like the glare it gives them, but it stops the paint from like oxidizing, I think that's the word. But I just don't like that you can't see the pins very clearly when I'm sat here. But I might be able to think of something else. So I'll put these back in the plastic and display them. And again, I just use little tiny plaque stands to stand these up. And then finally the mug. So I said I had a story about this mug. So I ordered the pins, I ordered the plush and the mug, and then the plush shipped and the pins shipped. So the Saturday morning, Saturday the 21st of November, I went on to Disney's live chat. I was 17th in the queue. I just wanted to know whether there was a delay. I knew there was a delay in the US mug, but we had had no such delay communicated to us. So I was 17th in the queue. By the time I got to position number 1 and was close to being spoken to by an operator, I got the shipping email. So I was relieved and furious at the same time, because I had been on the chat for a good half hour, 45 minutes waiting to be seen, and it's almost like they knew because they sent out my shipping. But it shipped on the Saturday and I didn't get it till the Wednesday or the Thursday, because for some reason Disney are shipping them and then Hermes are keeping the parcel for like 2 or 3 days after saying they've got it, and I don't know what's going on, but I've got it. Like I said, it did come in a really damaged box that had actually been resealed with Hermes tape, and the mug is fine, I think. I mean, I might take it out of the box and it might fall into 2 pieces, but it looks okay right now, and we do keep them in the box anyway. So this is the box. You've got the same artwork from the inside of the tag on the plush, and you've got the spiel there, and you've got the handy little diagram showing you how they stack if you were to take them out of the box. And these are always £13.50. They are what my mum collects. So let's get this out of the box and show you what the back looks like. So there it is, all intact. So you've got a leopard print bow with the elephant on the front. The handle and the bottom are like raised, so you can run your finger along it and it's really textured and nice but strange. And then the background is the red and cream, and there's the Jungle Cruise. It just looks like the attraction pin, but it's really, really nice. It's not one of the best. I did say it wasn't going to be one of my favourites, so it might be quite low down, but I do really like this mug, and they are what my mum collects. So before we get on to December's release, I'm going to show you how my mum displays these. Okay, so shopDisney UK posted this sneak peek on the 13th of November. All we've known since January is that it was going to be based on the castle, so I think either in one of these videos or Disney Collector Chat, I said that I thought it was going to be like the 65th colours, like a blue and silver, something like that. But as this isn't based on the 65th, that was a bit of a stupid guess from me. So it says, the final celebration, Minnie ends her time in the parks with the Minnie Mouse, the main attraction, nighttime fireworks and castle finale collection. So in the UK, it's releasing on Thursday, the 10th of December. I've known this for a while because it happened with Mickey Memories and also with Wisdom, but at least it has been confirmed now. So that is Thursday, the 10th of December. And if you are in the US trying to get it on Merch Pass will open on Tuesday, the 8th of December, and then I imagine the general release will be a week after that. But if you know anybody who does park pickups, it will probably be in the parks around the 9th or the 10th. So I really like this collection. I obviously won't be going for the ears or the bag because the bag is completely sequins. I really, really love the mug, and the pins look really gorgeous as well. The plush, I'm a bit on the fence about the ears. I feel like her ears are a bit too over the top. If you look at the actual ears that you can buy, there's a lot more black, whereas on the ears of the plush, there's a lot more colour and not a lot of black. You can't see her dress, but I imagine it's going to look a bit like the mug, obviously sans the bow, but I wonder whether there will be like a little gold castle at the bottom of the skirt, because if you think about it, we never get to see what the skirts are like because she's always sat down. I would rather see her skirt than see her stamp personally, because you never saw that the Big Thunder Mountain Minnie had the train on the skirt. It's always a big surprise on the day it lands on the website because she's stood up on the website picture, but I'm definitely going to go for the plush, the mug and the pins to complete my set. I wanted this video to go up prior to those two releases so that everybody knows it is not the 18th this month. And that was the December release. So good luck to everybody who wants to collect this. I know that when people don't collect the whole year, they generally just go for the first and last, or a birthday month, or just the one that they really, really like. Some people are divided on this one because they wanted it to focus more on the castle and the fireworks, but I think they've done this so that there's more detail, because I don't think she would have anything on the ears if it was just based on the castle. I personally really like it, and I really hope I manage to get it. If I do manage to get it, my video will be on Boxing Day, the 26th of December. Because of me pre-filming for Vlogmas, I didn't want to miss out and then really, really panic to film my Vlogmas schedule, so it's actually going up at the end of Vlogmas, so that if I were to miss out, it wouldn't ruin Vlogmas for me. And then obviously very early January, I'm going to bring you a ranking of them. Let me know down in the comments if you are going to be getting anything or what you think of this collection. I can't believe it's finally come to an end. We may actually find out what next year's release is, but I'm really hoping it's not something that I want to collect, as I don't really want to be doing a monthly collection anymore. It has been really stressful this year, and most months I haven't enjoyed it, but it is very fulfilling to look at all of my minis behind me. Thank you so much for watching. As always, I will be back tomorrow for a vlog that I made in November of the UK lockdown 2.0. I filmed 3 weeks of the 4-week lockdown, just showing you what I'm doing every day. I am actually really proud of it, so I hope that you come back tomorrow to see that. Thank you so much for watching, guys, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye!